Hi guys, this is Elena from Art Lero. So finally I'm publishing my video of my new painting that I started. This painting of how to paint an apple, and I started with toning my canvas loosely with black acrylic paint. Also, I took a reference picture of an apple. I bought a green apple in a grocery store and I took a picture of it. So I'm using this picture to for the reference of the light and dark areas that I need to paint. So I started with black and white underpainting here, and I'm using my titanium white and I'm using bone black. So the reason I'm using bone black is because it's not as intense as the other black color that I have, the carbon black. So it's a little bit more transparent. So as you can see here, my apple has several light areas. The darkest areas will be in the middle and in the top, in the middle top of the apple. And the lightest area of the apple will be the top of the apple here, because when I took my picture there, I took it on my table and I have a light just above the table. So basically the lightest light will be on top of the apple. So I loosely mix my colors to present the lighter areas and the darker areas, but I didn't want them to be too intense, too dramatic. So as you can see, I paint like with the spots, little dots. I think it's also creating some structure of the apple. If you look at everything, basically, if you look at everything, and like in still life, fruits, everything from nature, it's not covered with the unique color. It's all covered with some kind of color spots here and there. So here I'm keep making my underpainting, and as this painting, this stage took me around 30 minutes. Sorry, this is my cat meowing on the background. Yes, Murzik, stop, please. Okay, and here so I'm creating the darker areas, and then I creating the highlights right here. So as you can see, this will be my brightest spot here on the apple. I wanted to look very realistic, and I still don't. Murzik, why are you so noisy? Why? What do you want to say? Murzik is really noisy today. I don't know. I bathed him yesterday, and he's upset for something, or he's probably asking for something, maybe food. Okay, so in this stage, once I finished the black and white underpainting, I covered the entire apple with my pyrrole red, and it's not in this color too. I diluted it with water a lot, but I wanted it to little bit peek through my green paint. Now you can see which colors I use. So for pyrrole red, I only use it as a transition between black and white and the final green color, and I use it to create more natural shades of green. So for the green color, I chose this green gold paint that I have, and I started to lay the layers of paint gradually. I'm diluting my paint with water, even though it's really transparent and it's really light. I still give it some more water Yeah, I still dilute it with water because I want to have super thin layers of glazes of paint here. I used some other color here, the green color there, but I didn't really like it, so that why I had to paint over it. So you don't, if you want to try it, don't go there, don't use this extra green spots. Just keep mixing the light green with white and add the color. And for the darker areas, you can just add straight from the tube color, because the black and white background with some pyrrole red will peek through your color, through your last layer, and it will create the shadow. So So basically, it's just a mix of green gold color with titanium white and different light, different mixes of light. Some of them more light, some of them less light, and I just add them gradually, little by little, to my painting, and I let the layers dry. So once I put the layer of glaze, I just work on some other area of the subject. So it dries before I put another layer on top of it. So basically, in this stage, we're supposed to color and add green color to the apple, and look at the reference picture if you want to do it, if you want to try it. Just look on the reference picture and try to see how you can change the color, which area is lighter, which area is darker. Just you can see it right away in the photo, and if it's hard, if you squint your eyes, you can see better the light transitions. Basically, you can see the darker, where the apple is darker, where the apple is lighter, and just go lay the paints like this. I know that in oil, they teach you how to premix the color before you lay in. So basically, you premix the colors, and you already know which color you block in each area of the subject, which in acrylic it's impossible, I would say, because it dries very fast, and for me it's not really fun to premix something and strictly follow the shapes from the photograph. Really, I cannot even use it, because uh, when I paint, usually like something like surreal, and maybe I need to change the brightness according to what I'm trying to achieve in the painting here. So I continue laying, and this is just mixes of green and white. Some has more white, some less white. I'm sorry, my cat is trying to go to another room. Yes, go, Murzik. Usually he gets so annoying when he doesn't like the closed doors. When the door is closed, all of a sudden he needs to go to this room. It's crazy. I don't know, 16 years, and he's getting more and more smart. That's why he's more and more demanding. So okay, so here I put the brightest highlights. I put them last on my apple, and it's pure white, the pure white highlights. Here I give some edge to the fruit. Murzik, why? Murzik came back. He doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't want to sleep. He probably wants to eat. Okay, so yeah, that's the final spin will be, I'm using a little bit burnt umber to finish my subject here. So this will end my first part of this painting. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I will continue and finish this painting to see where it's gonna go. Thank you all for watching. Thank you very much. I see you later. Bye.